Hey there, it's Mark. It's time to do some more downhill racing on my 1/64 scale quarter-mile drag strip. It's over 20 feet long. I'm going to be racing these die-cast collectibles. This Gran Turismo set had the Nissan Skyline, a Jaguar, Ford GT, Pagani Huayra. Oh yeah, some Lamborghinis too. I have some extra cars. I will be putting them in my eBay store. Some cases too. Check them out before they're all gone. I will be racing all of them, but how about we start with the two Lamborghinis? In orange, it's the Lamborghini Aventador LP 700-4, and in yellow, it's the Lamborghini Gallardo LP 570-4 Superleggera. The nearest lane is lane number 1. Lane number 6 is on the far side. The Lamborghini Aventador in orange is in lane 4. In lane 3 is the Gallardo. I'm always going to switch lanes and race them again. The Aventador is now in the near lane, and it needs to win or it'll be knocked out. The ones that don't win, I will stage near their package. The winner is going to be staged closer to the track. In silver, it's the Aston Martin 177. It will go up against the Pagani Huayra. They are comparable in size. Here we go. In the near lane is the Pagani Huayra and the Aston Martin 177 in the far lane. That was a pretty decisive victory. Switch lanes. I wonder if it's going to smoke it again. The Aston Martin sure looks great, but you're in the back. Pagani Huayra next to the track. In white, the Jaguar XJ220. And in black, the Ford GT LM. At first I thought they were about the same size, but the Jaguar, that's all body. The Ford GT has that big spoiler which makes it look about the same size. Here we go, heat number 1. Wow, the Ford GT almost came from behind. Let's see how close it'll be this time. Each car has one victory. Let's keep racing. We could declare the Ford GT winner, winning 2 out of 3 races, but let's do one more. The Jaguar XJ220 did get 1 victory, but the Ford GT got 3. Now it's time for the Nissan Skyline GTR R32 against the 05 Dodge Viper SRT10. Switch lanes. The Nissan GTR will advance. Let's go ahead and get the 4 cars that won. The Pagani Huayra, the Lamborghini Gallardo, the Ford GT LM, and the Nissan Skyline. Now we're going to have all 4 cars race at the same time, and the first one to win twice will advance. Here's the lane assignments. After this race, they will switch lanes. Remember, it's not the winner of this race. The winner is the one who gets 2 victories. Wow, the Skyline gets off to a fantastic start, but the Pagani Huayra pulls it out over the long run. That's why longer tracks are exciting. To help me remember who won, I'm going to lay down their package. The cars that switch lanes, remember the Pagani has 1 point. And we have a competition. The Nissan Skyline gets that one. Let me lay down the package so I don't forget. 2 cars have 1 point each. We switch lanes again. Are the Ford or the Lamborghini gonna get a point? There you have it. The first one with 2 points is the Pagani Huayra. We'll put it over here in front of the finish line. Are the Ford GT or the Lamborghini even going to challenge the Skyline? No slow motion needed for that race. It was decisive. Here's the 2 cars that have proven worthy to advance. Instead of racing the Ford GT and the Lamborghini, maybe some of those other cars will prove more worthy to be in the Final 4. Coming up next, right after this break. This time I'm going to lay down all the packages. It'll make more sense if they win, their package gets stood up like they want, instead of like being laid down as if they were defeated. Here's the lane assignments. We're racing 6 cars. You win, your package gets stood up. You need 2 wins to advance. Lane 4? Who was that? Oh my, the 05 Dodge Viper SRT10. That's 1 point. Let's stand up the package. Every car has shifted 1 lane over to our left, except for the Ford GT that swings over to lane number 1. Remember, the black Viper in lane number 5 has 1 point. Surprise, surprise. It's the Dodge Viper. It will advance in the competition up against the Nissan Skyline and the Pagani Huayra. There's only 1 spot left and none of these cars have a point yet. After its earlier race, I was not expecting this. Now the Aston Martin 177 has a point too. Let me go ahead and lay down this one since the Dodge Viper already advanced. Will any of the other cars have a chance to stop the Aston Martin from advancing? That was a tight group of cars except for the Jaguar. That was the Lamborghini Gallardo. We have another competitor with a point. Once again, everybody moves over. By the way, there's that gap because the Dodge Viper advanced. Look at the Aston Martin trying to get his 2nd point. Oh, so very close, but the Lamborghini Aventador now has a point. Only the Ford GT and the Jaguar do not have a point. If any of the other cars win, they will advance, and the others, thank you for racing. Well, you know the Ford GT might sneak in, but the Jag... Well, the next race will decide who advances. Everybody scoots over, and the Aston Martin winds up in lane number 5. That lane definitely has been hot. That's some good racing. We now have our next car to advance. The Lamborghini Aventador will be in the Final 4. The scores have been reset. Sorry, we're low budget here. I just noticed that the early round winners, the Ford GT and the Lamborghini Gallardo, did not advance. How close was it? That close. We might see our champion this race, but we'll race for the other positions too. Don't forget, I have these cars and more in my Mr. Grooves eBay store. The Pagani Huayra and the Nissan Skyline are in the lead. Even though I raced all the cars again, it didn't change anything. Winner lane 3, the Nissan Skyline GTR R32. Nope, not you. You're gonna have to race for another place. Come on down, take your position. Oh, sorry about that. Put it on my tab. Remember, the Pagani already has a point. First place Nissan, second place Pagani. Who's gonna be third? Neither one of these cars have a victory. That's the 05 Dodge Viper SRT10. Can the Aventador get on the board? Yes, indeed, we have a battle for third place. Who's it gonna be? There you have it, first, second, and third. Don't forget, these cars are available on eBay for you or someone you love. Thank you for watching. Happy collecting. And have fun with your cars too. Bye bye.